Hello there everyone, GrimmChorizo here, and this is Ringside Predictions, where I give you my predictions for the upcoming pay-per-view. This Sunday is Fastlane, so let's get into my predictions. So on the kickoff show, it's going to be Kalisto defending the United States title against Alberto Del Rio in a 2 out of 3 falls match. I can't say I'm super excited for this match because we've seen it so many times. In January alone, we saw the match probably 3 times, and, it made sense. Kalisto won the title, it was a fluke. Del Rio wins it back. Then they have the rematch at Royal Rumble. Kalisto proves that he deserves to be the champ. Obviously, Del Rio would have to get his rematch because rematch clauses, so I figured they could have done that on Raw. They did not, so it's happening here. I don't think that this match is going to be bad. I think it's going to be very good. These two have proven that they have good chemistry, except for their match back in November, but their matches are good. So a 2 out of 3 falls makes sense. I think that Kalisto will end up retaining the United States title. I think the first fall will go to Kalisto, the second fall to Alberto Del Rio, and then Kalisto will win it all. It is interesting, though, because Sin Cara is back. Maybe he has a little jealousy, and this will lead to a Sin Cara versus Kalisto feud and a split for the Lucha Dragons. But regardless, I think Kalisto retains the United States title. And then at WrestleMania, maybe a match with Sin Cara if they break up, or maybe... I don't know. I don't know who he'll face, but I think Kalisto retains. Then a tag team match, Becky Lynch and Sasha Banks teaming up to take on Naomi and Tamina. I've actually really liked this whole story, all these divas and women's stories that they've been doing since Becky and Charlotte's story was going so well. So Becky lost at Royal Rumble, Sasha came out, attacked both Charlotte and Becky saying, I want the Divas title. Now Charlotte will be facing Brie Bella at Fastlane, but this doesn't mean that Becky and Sasha are completely out of the title scene. This is a good way to give them something to do until WrestleMania. I think that Becky and Sasha are going to defeat Naomi and Tamina, but after the match, or during the match, there's going to be, more dissension, and it will lead to the eventual triple threat match that will happen at WrestleMania for the Divas title. Then we have Charlotte defending the Divas title against Brie Bella. At first, I was not completely thrilled about this. I just don't like Brie, and even though Daniel Bryan just retired, that doesn't make me like Brie anymore. I'm not saying I don't like her as a person, as a human being. It's nothing like that. She's a great human being by everything I hear about her. And yeah, I guess she does deserve this title match for all she's done. It's more of just I don't like her in the ring at all. But it kind of makes sense. If she's going to be retiring this year, which she said she is, who knows? This could be her last match. Give her one big title match that I don't expect she's going to win. I think that Charlotte will retain. But, let Brie have this match, even though I don't like her. But I think Charlotte retains, and then this leads to the triple threat between Charlotte, Sasha, and Becky. Like I was saying, I think that they've done a whole good job with this story. It's makes sense why Charlotte would be facing Brie now, and not Sasha or Becky. It prolongs it for WrestleMania, and that was smart on their part. The New Day will be guests on the Cutting Edge Peep Show with Edge and Christian. So this should be fun, because the last time Edge and Christian had interactions with the New Day, it was hilarious. I'm sure we'll see some more kazoos and trombones. We'll see just some funny antics, but I think that this is leading to one of two things. The New Day don't have a title match, and I don't think that they will be defending their titles at Fastlane. I don't think this is going to lead to a match later that night. I think that this segment is meant for one of two things. One, to debut a new tag team like Enzo and Cass from NXT, and they could easily do that by saying, you know what, you are going to go one-on-one, well, not one-on-one, a tag team match with ENC, and New Day is going to be like, you guys can't wrestle, you're retired, and then they'll be like, not us, this ENC, and then Enzo and Cass come out. That may be too predictable and too cheesy, but it could be cool. But I don't think that the match would happen at Fastlane. I think it would build to WrestleMania. But I'm all for Enzo and Cass debuting there. The other thing that I think could happen is this could be leading up to a match at WrestleMania. Edge and Christian basically going to talk to the New Day, say that they're a good tag team, but there's something that they need to do to prove that they're the best. Because Edge and Christian, what are they? The big match that they're famous for. Tables, ladders, and chairs. Although the New Day just defended the titles in a ladder match at TLC, I could see Edge and Christian trying to goad them into putting their titles on the line in a TLC match at WrestleMania against, say, the Dudley Boys and the Usos, and another triple threat ladder match, or TLC match, sorry. Basically to just prove how good they are. Because that has something to do with Edge and Christian, TLC. So I think one of those two things is going to happen. Either they debut a new tag team, like Enzo and Cass, to take on the New Day either at Fastlane or the next night on Raw or at WrestleMania, or it's going to set up a match at WrestleMania trying to get them to do a TLC match for their titles. Or who knows, maybe it'll just be a funny segment that doesn't really lead to anything. Then we got a 6-man tag team match, the Wyatt Family. I am assuming Braun Strowman, Eric Rowan, and Luke Harper, and Bray Wyatt will be on the outside, versus the team of Ryback, Kane, and Big Show. This match is not going to be that exciting. It's a bunch of big dudes who, although some of them can do some extremely acrobatic and athletic things, I don't think this match is going to be a show stealer by any means. I don't have a whole lot to say other than that I hope that there is a big, good plan for the Wyatts going forward. I still think that there'll be a Bray versus Brock Lesnar WrestleMania match, but I'd like to see these guys get some fucking titles. Championships, come on! But I think that the Wyatt family will win. God, please let them win. But yeah, I'm going to go Wyatts. Then the Intercontinental Championship will be defended. The new champion, Kevin Owens, defending against Dolph Ziggler. It was obvious these two were already going to have a match, so why not make it for the title that Kevin Owens just won? What they did on Raw, having Dean Ambrose lose the title, so smart. And giving it to Kevin Owens, even smarter, because he's already got a feud going with Ziggler, and they were basically fighting over nothing. I mean, come on, they were just trading wins back and forth, not fighting for anything. Now they have a reason to fight. I think this is going to be a good match, even though we've seen it so many times. Now the stakes are raised for the Intercontinental title. I think Kevin Owens retains after a good match, and then goes on to WrestleMania to face any number of people. Maybe AJ Styles, maybe Sami Zayn will come up, maybe Neville, maybe, I don't know. But I think Kevin Owens retains. Then we've got the rubber match, round 3, AJ Styles versus Chris Jericho. So this will be AJ Styles' singles match pay-per-view debut, and it'll be against the man he's faced twice already, 2 amazing matches. AJ won the first one on Raw, Jericho won the second one on SmackDown. Now I've got this one. I think AJ Styles is going to win. But I don't know if this is going to be the end of this feud. It could keep going. I think Jericho needs to be full-on heel, because there's a lot of people who like AJ Styles, and I mean more like casuals, who don't really know AJ, they only know him from what he's done in WWE, and he's getting good reactions. It's just Jericho is a legend, and AJ is a legend too, but to most people, Jericho is the legend. They've watched him in WWE. They've been told everything that he's done. If Jericho and WWE want everyone to get behind AJ, Jericho needs to do some more heel stuff, maybe more mic work that is going to get the fans to turn on him. But if that's not what WWE's wanting, if they just want it to be, pick your side, then that's fine too. Either way, the match is going to be great, but I think AJ Styles will win, and then most likely move on to a new feud. And then the main event, a triple threat match, #1 contenders match. The winner goes on to face Triple H for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania. It's Brock Lesnar versus Dean Ambrose versus Roman Reigns. I'm just going to say Roman Reigns is going to win this match. But they have done a really good job of building it and taking the focus away from Roman Reigns. The focus has been all on Dean and Brock Lesnar. And it's been so fun to watch. It's giving you that hope maybe Dean will win. And he just lost his Intercontinental Championship. Maybe Dean will win. I just don't see it happening. They are so in on Roman Reigns, and they're so in on him main eventing WrestleMania and beating Triple H and being this big, baby face that everybody loves, and having that big moment. I think that the Wyatt family will cost Brock Lesnar the match, and then it'll be Dean and Roman Reigns. Reigns will get the pin on Ambrose and be like, dude, we cool, it was just a match. And then Ambrose, sometime from now to WrestleMania or something, maybe after WrestleMania, he's going to turn heel. It'd be a lot better if Reigns turned heel and Ambrose won the match. Oh man, that would be so awesome. I would like Reigns so much more as a heel with that cocky attitude that he's already got, and it would just be so much better. But that's not going to happen. I just don't think it's going to happen. I think Roman Reigns wins by pinning Dean Ambrose. The Wyatt family take out Lesnar from the match. It sets up Bray Wyatt versus Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. Roman Reigns goes on to face Triple H in the main event. And Dean Ambrose, I have no idea who he's going to face, honestly. So those are my predictions for Fastlane. It actually is a pretty damn good card, if I do say so myself. It's kind of one of those pay-per-views that is a throwaway. Last year's was nothing exciting, but who knows? This could be exciting. It could be fun. It'll set us up for WrestleMania. Should be some good wrestling, maybe set up some good stories. But those are my predictions. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I hope you'll come back next month for WrestleMania 32. See you guys later.